Hi, good evening, everyone. No one's not on yet, but I did make a post asking if you guys would like me to come back on. Some people liked it, so hopefully you guys are able to come on. I did, however, pick the dreams of the people that commented from the last live stream that said that they missed it, just in case they don't get to make it again this time. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Hopefully, some of you guys are able to join. If you don't make it live, then hopefully you enjoy the. I'm so sorry. Then hopefully you enjoy the replay. Okay, I try my best to accommodate everyone, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way because we all live in different regions, different parts of different parts of the world. Okay, so hopefully some of you guys are able to come on. When you do come on, if you would like to, if you want to be if you would like to be a participant, make sure you leave a comment, say hello, even tell me where you're from. That'll be great. Okay, but KL is past 9 here in Nigeria. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's so 9 p.m. right? Wow. It's for right now. It's about to be 5 p.m. I'm happy that you're able to make it. Thank you so much. I know that you guys live all over, so it's so hard to accommodate everyone. Everyone wants to be able to come on, but I know sometimes, sometimes you guys are asleep. Sometimes you guys might be at work, etc. So I'll just try to pop on different times. Like sometimes I'll get on in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, and then sometimes in the evening, just sporadically. So I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, so this is one that I picked out, and she commented on the last one. She wanted to share her dream. It says, my ex from years ago keeps showing up in my dreams. He had a big gift box. He had a big gift bag he wanted to give me, but I procrastinated on taking it. I woke up before I took it. I thought he was up to no good. Recently, he showed up trying to have sex with me, and I was pissed. She was saying that she was basically saying get off of me, like she didn't want him on her. He was trying to pursue sex with her, like he was trying to have sex with her, but she didn't want that. She was trying to tell him to get off of her. We still had our clothes on, but water was running down my legs. I was pissed. Okay. And she also noted, I'm sorry, just 2 days ago I looked at my unanswered messages on Facebook, and he left me a positive message from November. I said thanks and left. I said thanks and left it at that. I'm sorry, I write this stuff down too, because I have to get me a laptop. So sometimes I'm writing really fast, so it's not the prettiest all the time. The handwriting. I said thanks and left it at that. Now I think about him off and on throughout the day. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis, for sending in your dream. So I know a lot of times during our journey, we could be waiting for the one, and then also people from our past will try to pop up once we're doing good. Sometimes it's from the enemy, and sometimes it's just like a person can really just see you doing good and they want to come back in your life. But you have to have the wisdom and discernment to know is this person to know if this person is sent by the Lord, is this person sent by the enemy, is this a distraction? So you have to have the discernment to know what it is, okay? So I'm going to get into it, but I just ask you to pray for God to give you the wisdom and discernment that you need during this time to know, when somebody is trying to come into your life, whether they're a new person. Okay, I might have to put my phone on the charger, whether they're a new person or someone from your past, to know, you know, know what's up, all right? But I see this, he had nice gestures, um, but I do see that this is a distraction. This is a distraction for you, to get you off course. it's even temptation because you said that he was trying to have sex with you in the dream. So if God is bringing your spouse, or even he wants to bring somebody back in your life, trust and believe that you're not going to see sex in your dream. You're not going to see sex in your dream. That's not from the Lord. And then some other key things. I'm not going to repeat them because don't want it to sound graphic. But some things that you said, I could tell that it was going to be temptation for you based on what you said. So I see that this is temptation for you, and it's also a distraction. Keep on going and going forth in your relationship with God, with Christ, and just keep on growing. And like I said, pray for the discernment and the wisdom that you need, okay? And for strength as well. Hey, I just read your dream. I don't know if you got to catch it. If you want me to repeat it, let me know. Okay, let me know if you want me to repeat it. While I'm waiting for you to comment back, I'm going to go to the next one. Um, the next one, it says, in my dream last night, I am in church just wearing a jacket. Okay, I didn't really, excuse me. In my dream last night, I am in church just wearing a jacket. And this person also commented on the last live stream. They weren't able to make it. Oh, okay, you could go back. Okay, no problem, no problem. You're welcome. Stay blessed. In my dream last night, I am in church just wearing a jacket. I am not wearing shorts or pants. I'm naked from the waist down. So you're basically half naked. And I'm going to get to the comments in a second. So you're basically half naked in the dream. So we know that when you're naked, when you're new, I talked about this in a previous pre-recorded video. It can represent sometimes it can represent vulnerability. It can represent exposure. This doesn't have that much context. I like when you guys are able to share a full-on dream with me, like what's actually going on, what you saw, how you felt. If you can remember those things, I know we don't always remember how we feel in dreams, but try to remember as much as you can. Just if you can write down, and you're not just having dreams just so you can share them with me. Remember that, you guys. Remember to always pray after you have dreams. Talk to the Lord about it, all of those things, okay? And if God leads you to me, then that's great. But just um for your own self and for your relationship with the Lord, make sure that you write down your dream as soon as you have it so you can have as many details. And if you still feel led to share it with me, it'll be easier for me to understand because it's not enough details. But we do know that, like I said before, it can represent exposure, it can represent vulnerability. A lot of times, you know, your nude body, your naked body is something that's like personal, it's sacred. You don't want everybody to know that. So a lot of times that that could be the reason why you're having this dream, because it's something in your life that you don't want to share with other people. You don't want other people to know about, or you feel some kind of way about sharing it with other people at this time. And also it can represent vulnerability too, you being vulnerable to be able to share. It could be good and bad. So I would need more details to be able to give you a full interpretation, okay? So remember, Dreamer, I don't know if you're on, but if you watch the replay, just remember to always try your best to get as much detail of your dream as possible in order to get the correct interpretation. Okay, so now I'm going to move to the comments. If you guys feel led to sow a seed for the dream interpretations or any words that I have spoken recently, feel free to send a sow a seed. I'm not telling you that you have to, but if you would like to, I just feel that God says it's okay for me to say this. If you ever feel led to my Cash App is I can't remember it. I'll have to leave it, but my Zelle is under the Gmail, not the Gmail, the Yahoo. I actually have a Gmail and a Yahoo. It's under their email. So the email that you guys send in the dreams, both emails, both the Vina 1221 and the Venus Faith Connect at Yahoo, it's under both. So if you want to sow a seed that way, you can. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the comments. Dreaming about a tiger trying to come in my house. So I would have to, if you can share the full dream, if you can, that would be awesome. As much as you can. Because I don't know. You said tiger trying to come in your house. I don't know how the tiger, what you were doing in your house, your reaction. I don't know how the tiger looks. Because a tiger could be good or bad. But normally tigers, they're dangerous animals normally. Well, they are, but depending, it depends on the context of the dream to for the meaning. But we know that tigers can be dangerous, deadly animals. They can harm you. They're very big. So that's something to think about. But in order for me to give you a full interpretation and to give you the correct one, I would need more. So if you remember any more details about it, you can make a comment. I need to get my charger. I don't know why I didn't just plug it up. Um, I'm going to try to slip on out of here really quick. Luckily, I have a portable charger, so I don't have to move things around. Okay. So I guess that this animal seemed like they seem scary to you. They seem like a prey to you because you were trying to close the door and block the person, not the person, to block the tiger out. So it felt scary to you, like you were trying to get away from this animal. Like, most times when we will see an animal like that, of course we wouldn't be like we are afraid of it. So this is it sounds like a prey on you. I remember I used to have dreams of dogs, and yeah, they used to be chasing me, or sometimes it would just be like a herd of them. Hopefully that's the correct wording, but basically a whole bunch of vicious dogs. The scariest dogs you can think of, and them barking really loud, and it's a whole bunch of them in like a backyard. I would have that type of dream a lot when I was younger, just in life in general, and I would just be trying to get away from them. So just know that that's an attack from the enemy. If you feel any fear and it's something that's very vicious, if something is jumping on you, something is trying to attack you, something is very fearful, then majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, even 10 times out of 10, it's the enemy trying to give you a spiritual attack. So that's an attack from the enemy. That's an attack. So I would say pray against that. Make sure you pray before you go to bed. If you ever would have this dream too, of course, you want to pray against it. But even to avoid this altogether, you need to build your spiritual strength up. So make sure that you pray every night before you go to bed, and make sure you rebuke when you pray. Rebuke the enemy, rebuke spiritual attacks and fearful dreams, all of those things before you go to bed. And read your word as well. That will build your spiritual strength, so that won't even take place anymore. And then if you would have an attack, you're able to fight back in the dream. Okay, KL says, a friend, his name means show me love, and I were at dinner with friends. Okay, I'm gonna just read it without that. I'm just gonna keep in mind. You're so welcome. No problem. A friend and I were at dinner with friends. He had a multicolored top, and I realized I had shoes to match. And I gave that to him, and he gave me pink fuzzy house slippers. Do you have any more of the dream? And I'm guessing your KL. What does that stand for? What's your real name, KL? If you don't mind me asking. KL, are you still there? Okay. So you were imagining. Do you remember anything else about the dream? It does seem like sometimes God can do things, but I don't. I try to be careful when I say anything concerning like relationships, like something that could be a potential relationship. I don't want to lead anybody astray in that area. I'm still, growing in this area, and I look forward to being married just like you guys look forward to it. So I definitely try to be careful what I say concerning this. But God can do things strategically where you could be matching someone, you could have on the same color as someone of the opposite sex. Um, you guys, you could just have something similar, something of that sort, and that could be a sign that God is trying to set you guys up together. That God says that you guys will be good together, and it's up to of course, it's up to you guys to follow through. But I don't have. It seems like I still need a little bit more detail, so I would just say pray to God to this to give you confirmation. Ask God, is this a green light for you guys to date? Let me see. You said also, it's like his dad died, and that's when I realized I had the shoes. Then after the exchange, his brother came to pick him up, and I was happy with the shoes. Okay, so and you also exchanged shoes with him, and he gave you some other shoes, pink fuzzy house slippers. So you know, um, shoes can represent your walk in life, your walk with the Lord. And he gave you house slippers, but I will say just pray about it because I don't want to give you any wrong advice. But I do know a lot of times things like this can be a sign that God is trying to set you up with someone. So I would just say pray to God for confirmation. And you said, "Oh, we're not interested in each other." I thought it's because of his name. Oh, okay. But this can be a sign. So, like I mentioned before, I don't want to give you the wrong advice. I'm not currently hearing God tell me anything that but anything in particular. But like I said, pray to God to ask God, like, "Hey, Lord, I'm seeing this. Why are you showing me this? Is it because of this? What I'm thinking?" Or is it because you want to set us up together? Just because you don't like that person doesn't mean that God doesn't see anything deeper. I'm not saying that that's the reason why you had it, but just pray for further instruction from the Lord concerning it. And you said that his name means love, okay? Yeah, I'll be honest and say I'm not getting anything else from it. So, okay. Chat viewing. I don't know. Like I feel like I can't make any comments while I'm on. I have to do it after, but let me see. It's let me start a poll, so maybe I'll put my Cash App name up here in the poll. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Okay. I think this is my cash app name. I should have took a peek. Lord, bear with me, you guys, you all. I'll leave both options. Hopefully, you guys are still there. Okay. Okay, it's a fake poll. I'm just leaving the information, okay? So I left a poll, and it's not a real poll for you guys to vote. It's just the information, okay? It has the Cash App and the Zelle if you guys feel led to sow anything, okay? So, and does anyone else has any more questions or comments? KL, how do you guys know each other? You and that friend? KL, are you still there? Okay, I'm not sure if she's still there. It's one person still on, but I'm not sure if she's still on. But KL, if you come back on the live stream, even if you rewatch this, I just felt led to ask you, how do you guys know each other? Like, how did you guys meet? How do you know one another? So if you do get to see this portion of the live stream, just leave it in the comments section, okay? All right. Does anyone else, if anyone has a comment, okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sewing, sis. If anyone has any more questions or comments, you can leave them in the comments section. Thank you so much. I received it and I receive it. Amen. And I'm going to put it towards something concerning the YouTube channel because, I really want to like get the YouTube channel on the right track. So yeah, I'm going to make sure I take it out and put it aside for the YouTube channel, okay? And that goes for anyone else that sows a seed. That's what I'll be using it for, as I'm supposed to, anyhow. Um, Sorry for that smack. If any, does anyone else have any questions or comments? Start a wish list with the things you need. Amen. Yes, that's what I've been thinking about. Actually, I've been thinking about that recently, about the things that I want or need. I need new lights, because when I go live, a lot of times it's very dim. Um, I worked out a little something, so it's not as bad. Um, but I want new lights. I don't know. I need new lights. That's one of the biggest things. And I know I definitely need a laptop. I can still work with only using a phone, for recording, but I feel like those are the two things that I want to focus on first before I go into new, new full on equipment. Um, but thank you so much. I appreciate you sewing, and thank you all for tuning in. Um, no one hasn't made a new comment yet, so I think I'm going to end it. I'll probably just wait just a few seconds. Thank you. Have a good evening as well. I see you all later. Hopefully, you guys enjoy your Palm Sunday, and hopefully, you enjoy your Good Friday and your Good Friday and your Easter Sunday, your Resurrection Sunday. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.